Come to order.
Madam President, I ask unanimous consent that a fellow in my office, Lisa Foster, be granted full office until the end of September of this year.
Without objection.
Madam President, I rise on the issue of vital importance to all who value true liberty in the United States. Last month, the Supreme Court issued its decision in the Hobby Lobby case. In 2010, in the Citizens United case, the court said that corporations have a First Amendment right to participate in elections. In the Hobby Lobby ruling, the court took it a step further and said that since a corporation can be a person, it can also have religious views. And because a corporation is a person, it can impose its religious belief on an employee and deny a woman insurance that protects her health by providing contraception. So the folly of the Supreme Court has come full circle, where an actual person will be denied their rights because the views of a corporation have given them priority under the United States Constitution as interpreted by this Supreme Court. Instead of we the people, it is now I, the CEO of a corporation, who has the right to exercise their constitutional privileges as interpreted by this Supreme Court that truncates the right of individual women in America to exercise theirs. The Supreme Court majorities continue to extend our basic constitutional rights, the inalienable rights held by individuals to corporations. Corporations are not people. Supporters of the Hobby Lobby ruling have accused Democrats of hyperbole. They say we're making the Hobby Lobby case seem more dire than it truly is. The corporate personhood supporters say the ruling doesn't mean women can't use the contraception of their choice, just that the insurance provided by an employer doesn't have to cover it. Or they say that the ruling doesn't mean a boss is imposing his or her religious views on their employees. That is just something that is wrong. It says that the boss doesn't have to subsidize health care that violates the boss's religious views. But what happens when the religious views of a CEO are imposed on the real life of a working woman?
Senate will come to order.
In real life, working women earn their insurance coverage. It's part of their pay, and they depend on insurance to pay for their health care, including contraception for themselves and for their families. If that employer's choice of insurance doesn't pay for a particular type of contraception, a woman will be forced to give up her right to use it. If one form of contraception costs, as Justice Ginsburg explained in her dissent, $1,000, and insurance won't cover even a penny, a working woman is going to be forced to make medical decisions based on the religion of her employer, the religion her employer practices, not on what she and her doctor determine is best for her from a medical perspective. The religion of the employer trumps the recommendation of a physician to a woman. And this is just a step that changes the whole relationship between an individual and their country. If a corporation's insurance doesn't cover any contraception because all contraceptives violate the employer's religious beliefs, then their employees' religious views are especially burdened. She will have to pay for contraception out of her own pocket. And that's after the average woman already makes 77 cents on the dollar to a man. 77 cents. Unless you're an African American woman, when it's 66 cents on the dollar. Or unless you're a Latina woman, where it's 59 cents on the dollar that a white man makes in the United States of America. In the Hobby Lobby case, the Supreme Court transformed religion from a personal choice into a corporate decision. And the corporation can, in real life, impose its religious views on its employees. That's why I'm an original co-sponsor of S. 2578 to Protect Women's Health from Corporate Interference Act, or as its supporters call it, the Not My Boss's Business Act. Let's be clear, corporations are not people, period. For-profit corporations do not have religious views. For-profit corporations should not be able to deny their employees critical health care or force American taxpayers to pay for it because of the owner's personal religious views. The Not My Boss's Business Act will fix the Hobby Lobby decision by making it illegal for corporations to deny their employees health care benefits, including contraception, that are required to be covered by federal law. It would protect employees from having their health care restricted by bosses who want to impose their religious beliefs on others. I urge my colleagues to vote to restore true liberty by voting to pass S. 2578, and I thank all of you, and I yield back the balance of my time.
Madam President.
Senator from Missouri.